Hey guys, it is Peach here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to try my best to do Vlogmas every single day. Well, I'm going to try to do every single day. If not, I'm sorry. I'm going to try my best though. So basically, almost every video that I'm going to upload, I'm going to try my best to do a video that's themed for Christmas. I'm going to try my best. No promises, but I am going to try my best to upload at least a video up every single day for you guys, whether it's a workout or bake cookies with Hannah or whatever. So yes, I'm going to try my best, like activities like making gingerbread, bake cookies, stuff like that. I'm going to try my best to do those things with Hannah because I think that would be a lot more fun. But that means Hannah has to get better and she kind of needs to message me back. But anyways, so there's that, and for today's video, I'm going to give you 31 tips on how to get into the Christmas spirit, considering that I can't believe it's only December, and this past year hasn't been that great. I can't believe in like 4 months it's going to be in like March. Still have to get over the last March that we went through for shutting down everything. But anyways, let's get into this video. So the number one tip I have for you guys is to get into the Christmas spirit is to play Christmas music all day or throughout your house. Whether you have your own favorite Christmas music on your phone, or you can just go to Spotify to play Christmas music. I've heard that they have a really good Christmas playlist. I'm going to close my sheet. I'll be right back. So I had to close my window because that seemed too bright, so I just turned on a light of mine so it's not that blurry out behind me. So there's that. Then the second one I have on my list is to watch a Christmas movie all day, which is like the best way to watch to get into the Christmas spirit. You have the snow, you have the Christmas tree, you have the romance and all of that. It's just really easy to get a good Christmas spirit and by watching Christmas movies. And I'm sure if you have like Netflix or Hulu, they have good Christmas movies. I don't have Hulu, but I do have Netflix, so I do get all of the movies when I'm in town in my dad's house in New York. So I'm going to try my best to take that advantage while I'm here. So there's that. Number 3 is to make Christmas cookies, which definitely going to use that advantage. I'm going to bake cookies with Hannah because she said that she does that around this time of year. I believe she says that she does it for 2 days on 1 full day, but I know that for I think she just said that she does it for 2 full days. We just start like 7 o'clock in the morning, and they bake cookies all the way until it's pitch black. So I'm probably going to end up doing that with her. And yeah, and baking cookies, that's Christmas themed cookies. For some reason, it's the best cookies you can ever have. I don't know why. But anyways, number 4 I have is to either drink some eggnog or hot chocolate with your friends or by yourself. Who knows? I don't like either of them. Like, I don't like eggnog. Hot chocolate is I'm not a big fan of. So if you're like me, who's more of a big coffee drinker, or even for tea, get a coffee that's Christmas themed, like peppermint. Even for teas, I'm sure they have some type of peppermint that they have. For teas, I'm not a big drinker. I'm more of a coffee drinker. So there's that. A little side note, if you're not a big eggnog or hot chocolate person. Number 5 is to put some Christmas decorations up, which is the number 1 way to get into Christmas spirit. You have your Christmas tree. You have time to decorate that, decorate your whole house. And it just helps you to get in the Christmas spirit. You're ready for Christmas and all that. Number 6 is to go and see the Christmas lights around your neighborhood, or if there's a big event where everybody goes to go see Christmas lights because they go all out with it. I suggest you go do that because that's a lot of fun. I haven't done that in years and years, because in Belgium We do put out Christmas lights, but it's nothing compared to like in New York or to the States in general. So I probably going to end up asking my dad if we can go do that this year, because I just forgot how crazy everybody goes with the Christmas lights, and it's amazing. Yeah, we in Belgium, we always say, yeah, every the States Christmas movies that we see that like with all the lights, yeah, we truly go out, but like it's just a whole different thing to like remember it and see with your own eyes. It's like a whole different thing. So yeah, I kind of want to do. That's like my bucket list to do for this year. So yes. Number 7 I have on my list is to go ice skating with your partner or with some of your friends. I haven't done that, like ice skating, in forever. I suck at it, but like it's just hysterical when I try to ice skate and everything, because I panic and when I fall I can get, it's a hysterical thing. Next thing I have is number 8. Go get your nails done and get them Christmas theme, or you can do it by yourself if you're doing a budget thing, because you're a small business, you want to save money or stuff like that. So I suggest you do that then, or to paint your own nails if you're all trying to save money, especially during the Christmas season. I'm sure that's not very helpful to go out and start spending money, but paint your nails, do your nails a Christmas theme. Number 9 is to do a Christmas shoot, a photo shoot. So you can do a photo shoot with your kids. I know people around my age don't have kids. It's like amazing to me, because I'm over here almost 24. I'll be 24 next month. I'm still single. I have no kids. I'm still living with my parents. I'm not even getting paid minimum wage. And I'm saying anyway, even my best friend, she's married, she has a kid. So she just recently had her first Thanksgiving with him. This is going to be his first Christmas. So it's like amazing. It's like, oh my God. So anyways, off topic. But do a photo shoot with your kids, especially if it's you're there for his Christmas. Making memories with the photo shoots, they're amazing. Do photo shoots with your family. Even do with your animals, because animals are basically considered your pets. Like, yeah, they are. Yeah, of course they're your pet, but they're basically your cat. I know my dog. I love my dog so much that he's like really my child. And I just bought him a jacket of a Christmas tree, and it sucks because I'm most likely going to do Christmas here in New York, so I'm not going to be with my dog. So it's sad. So I can't even do anything with my dog for Christmas this year. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Number 10 is, if you, like I said earlier, if you have kids, this is going to be a good one for you, is to read your kids a classical story, Christmas story, all that. Really, really fun. It also depends which age, if they're able to sit down, but I think it's always amazing to have some type of a Christmas story to tell your kids every year and all that. Number 11 is to make a gingerbread house or a gingerbread man. And sadly, I've never done this before. This is one of the things on my other bucket list that I want to do for this year before I leave, is to do a gingerbread house, especially with Hannah, like I said, because that will be a fun video to film. If I'm with Hannah to do that, I think that would be a lot of fun to do. But that's definitely one of the popular American things to do, is to make gingerbread houses or gingerbread man. Number 12 is to go to a Christmas event around your area. So even if it's just not just the lights, if it's something else like ice skating or whatever, any type of Christmas event, I suggest around your area, I suggest that you go and make memories with your friends and family, your kids and all that. It's a perfect time to do it, even if it doesn't even cost you anything to do it. I strongly suggest to go out and just enjoy yourself on these events, because we just all need to get into the Christmas spirit and have a good time, because we deserve it, because it's 2020, girl. Anyways, number 13, I have light up some Christmas scented candles. So candles, candles don't cost that much money. And sign up I know our small business right here. I put on the screen. Called Frontline Candles, I believe they support. So every $2 of your money, it goes to they will donate $2 of your money out of what you bought, and they give it out. And they do, at the moment they are donating $2 to our military mental health for to prevent to get them therapy and all of that. So if that's something that you support your frontliners on, like all your frontliners, so we're talking about dispatchers, nurses, doctors, police officers, military, what else? Basically all the frontliners that are required to work and all of that. Go support them because they are a small business and they're trying to get their name out and all of that. Anyways, promotion done. No, I'm not responsible to promote them. It's just I know the people very well, and they mean very well to me. So there's that. So I would rather, and their candles are not that expensive. For one candle, I believe they are $10. And like I said, $2 out of that one candle that you bought is going to go to some type of donations to help our frontliners in need. Number 14 is go sledding, and that's something that, like, even with that, you don't need to use your money. You really, if you have another big hill, or even at your friend's house, you can just bring a sled and just go and use the hill to go sledding, which is like not even money's worth. That's like the one thing I really miss, because America, like I said, in New York, but mainly in New York, not like in Florida, but anywhere that has snow, it snows like crazy. And it's nothing compared like in Belgium, because every time we get like 1 centimeter, everybody panics and keeps using the brakes. But here where we are getting like 10 inches of snow, like we're like, okay, whatever, it's no big deal. So that's like, so I think it's like the perfect time to do it, especially in the States. Anyways, number 15 on my list, I have used holiday hand soap. I love the scented hand soaps, especially around Christmas time. They go on fall and Christmas time. That's like my most favorite scented smells. All of that, Christmas is my favorite, or one of my favorite holidays, because it's just a great spirit to get along with, because not a lot of, you don't get a lot of people, I feel like, who are completely rude and all that. So it's like a perfect time to get back with everybody. So all the scented, those Christmas hand soaps always gets me in a good mood. Number 16 is I have it. You decide with the family your budget on how much you're going to spend, and I think that's very, very important, especially this year. If you want to talk about budget with you for older family, like how much you want to spend, especially since you probably lost a lot of your jobs due to COVID. You say discuss a budget that you want, and then what you want to do is write down a Christmas list that you want specifically for this year, and give it to you family members, or just say, hey, listen, this is what I want. So just so you know, and here's my budget price for everybody, so there's no surprise, because I don't have to, it makes things very, very simple throughout your family members and your friends. Number 17, it goes back to with baking, I mentioned about the baking cookies. But number 17 I have is deliver some of your cookies that you baked and give it out to your neighbors, and I feel like that's like the most generous thing you do, like that, like just giving them your neighbors cookies, or even your friends or family, just the smile they would get, the happiness, or they get so happy because you actually thought about them. And that's the number one thing that's very important, especially after this year, is to think about others. So when you do that, it does give you some type of joy, enjoyment, because that other person you're giving cookies or whatever it is, they get so happy, excited, because you actually thought about them. Number 18 is send Christmas cards, and I think that will go also to more of your photo shoot. So you can do it for a Christmas photo shoot, and you send it or use it as a card and send it out to all your family and friends. So and it's just a little note, and that's like a good way to get into Christmas spirit. Number 19, donate some of your old things that you don't use, like clothes, books, anything that you don't truly do not use anymore. Donate it. Please do not throw them away, especially since it's Christmas. There are kids who, like, there are people who do not have food, who do not enjoy a lot of things like a camera, a phone, toys, books, something like that, and they truly want to. So I truly suggest, if there are stuff that you do not use, do not need, is taking too much space, please go out and donate it a place that's near you, that people and just give it to people who just truly need it in their life. Even if it's something that to you might be stupid, but to that person might be favorite for it, and that will make their like a whole life. Number 20 is probably the number one American thing you can probably do, is to dress up your family into festive pajamas. And like my mom did that with our warm pajamas, and I thought there were penises on the pajama pants, but it was just like the dog's nose. So that we had a good laugh about that, but we did that, but it no longer fits me. But I think that's like number one way to get festive, to have a good old laugh, especially to do part of a photo shoot. Just dressing up and your family, even your animals. I know my brother did that with his dogs, but just do that, and it's just the little things that I mentioned, and just brings you into the Christmas joy. Number 21 is to have a Christmas karaoke party. This could be just with friends, this just could be just with your family, your whole family, or just with your kids and everything. You generally will have a good time. I feel like it doesn't matter if you're a good singer or a bad singer, because you just have a good time. You're with people that you trust and all of that, so you would definitely have a good time doing this. Number 22, if you're all spending some money to get gifts, I suggest to wrap them right away, because one, you're not doing everything at last minute and everything, and two, if you do it every time you buy Christmas presents, it already gets into the Christmas spirit, because you're wrapping gifts, you're ready to give them on Christmas Eve or even on Christmas Day. So it's always fun to do wrap gifts. I love wrapping gifts, but my problem is I can never keep my mouth shut on what I got that person for Christmas, because it's just so hard for me. It's like, oh my god, I just got this amazing gift for you. I just need to tell you. I'm a terrible person to keep a secret about gifts. If you tell me what you got the other person, then I know how to keep my mouth shut. But if it's me who's buying the gift for that person, I just have too much excitement and not to tell them. Drop it down in the comments if you're the same way, because I feel like I'm the only person who's like that. So there's that. Number 23, I think this will be a little more fun for more of you to do with your family, but to do a DIY ornaments. So like to put on the tree or just to decorate around the house. I think that would be more, especially with you have like toddlers and everything. I think that would be a lot more fun to do with your kids. That's my personal belief. If not, if you don't have kids, if you don't want to do it with your friends, then go ahead and do it with your friends. Don't just because I think it's more for your kids to do with your kids, don't let me stop you to do that. I'm adding this to my list because I think even if you don't have kids, I think this will help you to get into this Christmas spirit if you have kids or not. Number 24 is to dress your pets up for Christmas. I do this with my dog. I dress him up on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day just to get in the spirit. It's funny. He looks cute. I mean, I have a Shih Tzu. You guys know he's been on my videos multiple times. So yeah, there's that. If not, if you're new, because I know I got a couple of new subscribers since I've been in New York. I have a little Shih Tzu who's not with me. I'm in New York, and I've been living in Belgium for the past 6 years. And I have a little Shih Tzu. He's like about 10 years old. His name is Billy. But when I'm back home, he's always in my videos with me all the time. He's like my little baby. So that's a quick update on me. Anyways, number 5 is volunteer. This is also part of the donation. This is going to help you to help out, just to see that I feel like just if you do something good, I think that will help you to get in Christmas spirit, because I feel like that will help you realize how rich you are, that everything that you have, you should be grateful, because not everybody has the same benefit as you do. And when you volunteer, I feel like it just makes you feel good because you're helping people out. So you can be just volunteer to cook for the homeless or something like that. I just feel like that will get you into a good spirit to do. Number 26 is invest in Christmas candy and keep them around the house. And if you're that type of mother, please do it. I personally want to do it because I have a problem with binge eating. I'm not diagnosed, but I definitely have a problem with binging and then feel bad myself, and then I just binge out more. But anyways, if you're that mother, please do it. Please do it. Do it for your kids, because that's like your kids. This is only once a year. They can probably do it, and just let your kids live the Christmas spirit. Okay, you can just allow them to have like two pieces of candy each day, like my parents did with my brother and I. But like, oh my God, I love seeing the candy corn. No, candy corn is more for Halloween, but then, what am I talking about? I'm talking about, what are they called? Peppermint. Peppermint is what I'm talking about. There you go. I don't know why I got confused with the peppermint with candy corn, because they're like two different things. But anyways, I love peppermint. All the Christmas candies I love, because it's never every year, because people give you like dirty looks if you're eating Christmas candy all year. But anyways, number 27, I have get a holiday scented body wash. Again, the same reason why I gave the hand soap. I love the Christmas scented. It just gives me a good mood. It gets me in the Christmas spirit. That's like my favorite scents of all, is smelling like the Christmas scented types of things. Number 28 is to get a gratitude journal, just to kind of remind you, because I'm sure a lot of you new parents or just parents in general, this is probably one of the stressful seasons for you guys, and especially after 2020 is probably not even better. And sometimes you just need to be reminded of the things that you're grateful. So I personally do have a journal that I write down that what I am grateful for. I try my best to do it way as often. I haven't done it in forever, which is kind of like somewhat bad. But like, it just helps you to get a great mindset. Like, okay, yeah, I have a lot of these things that I'm very, very grateful, that I just need to keep myself reminded and get all the negative things out of my head and stuff like that. So I feel like that having a gratitude journal is very, very important, especially around this time of year. Number 29 is build a snowman. So right now in New York, we do not have snow yet, but on my phone it's saying that this Sunday, there's a 30% chance of snow, and better snow, because I want to see some good high snow ends, because Belgium, like I said, Belgium does not get like a lot of snow, especially in the area that I live in. It gets really, really ugly. If we do get snow, it only lasts like a day, not even a day, because the next day it starts raining, because that's literally all Belgium does is rain. But anyways, that's probably one of the things that I'll be doing, is building a snowman. If it would end well. Either way, number 30, I have a snowball fight, and if you have kids, please join the snowball fight as often as you can, because that's a one-time chance that you can enjoy your kids being kids. because before they want to get adults, oh, that's the whole thing that you're going to be missing. Oh, I wish I'd be building a snowman, doing the snowboard fights with them. That's the one time of the lifetime that you can do. And I'm probably going to do this with Hannah when there's snow, is to do a snowball fight. I feel like that would be a lot of fun to do with her. So anyways, number 31, I feel like this is the most important thing on this list, is ask help if you need help. I know this past year has been very, very stressful to everybody, because especially to the small businesses and independent people like my dad. My dad, he's a small independent business person, and when everything opened back up, he had a lot of work to do, because for some reason everyone wants the construction, something done around my house for some reason. But I know a lot of business people weren't like that, like my dad, who had a lot of job work. But anyways, if you just need help, if your mindset isn't there, you're feeling depressed, don't be afraid to ask for help from family or friends. If you truly need it, go see a therapist, please do. That's like asking for help. There's nothing wrong with it. And especially, I know this is usually the stressful season for parents, because they're trying to get Christmas for the kids and for everybody else, and they're trying to make this season the best memories they can have for the kids and everything. Just, if you need help getting gifts and all that, please do not be afraid to ask for help. And please don't feel bad if someone else is asking help for money and stuff, and you just cannot, if you don't have enough money to give your money out, don't make you feel bad, because you're the most important person at the moment. So if you can't help yourself, don't help someone else with money wise or anything like that. Like that type of if we're talking about that category, like giving money out and stuff like that. If you don't have enough money for yourself, don't give that money out, because you need that money for yourself. So even if it's like $2, you need that $2 for yourself, and just you need to think about yourself first. So in that mindset, yeah, you need to think about yourself first and your kids first before helping someone else. But if you genuinely need help, because you just stressed out, you just kind of want to complain because this time is stressful, because it's 2020, or you're just stressed about with your kids and all, like the typical normal stress, but that some more stress happening because of COVID and all that, please do not be afraid to ask for help. I will be putting a hotline. I will try my best to find a good hotline, a suicide hotline, down in the description box. If you all have those thoughts where you're afraid to come out, to tell your family or friends, you just want to be more private, I will put that in the description box, so you have a hotline to call if you have a suicide, depression, or anything, those type of problems. So I will leave those down below. I will also leave the link down below of the Frontline Candles that I talked about, that I mentioned before, if you want to support all of you frontliners. And like I said, $2 of your pay will go and help your military with mental illnesses like depression, PTSD, and all that. And I think that will be it for the video for today. So yeah, so I will see you in my tomorrow's video. I have no idea when I will upload it, because I still haven't filmed it yet. But also, yeah, anyways, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. And I hope this video helped you guys out. Don't forget to follow all my social media, which will be down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. And I